Can you hear? Welcome to Georgetown, Kentucky, Scott County High School, as we're ready to watch some Scott County Cardinal basketball here on the Scott County Sports Network. Tonight, your Scott County Cardinals host the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with my partner, Derek Varney, and we'll get into the pregame here and talk a little about what we expect. But again, you're watching Scott County basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
Community Hospital is a 75-bed acute care facility with an award-winning history providing excellence in health care. Georgetown has been named one of the best places to work in Kentucky for 5 of the last 6 years. The hospital continues to add new medical services and to grow the number of specialists and primary care physicians. It also features an award-winning ICU, medical surgery unit, and 24-hour emergency services. Georgetown Hospital, located on Lexington Road in Georgetown, Kentucky, here for your needs 24 hours a day.
Georgetown means great cars, great local sports, great people, and Galvin's, a great place where friends meet for great Galvin's food. Galvin's, voted the best local restaurant in Georgetown. Enjoy a great specialty sandwich from Philly cheesesteaks to Strombolis. Bring the whole family. Watch the games on the big screens. You'll watch the game. We'll make the munchies, like our signature pizzas and home-cut potato chips. Galvin's on Main Street, next to the courthouse. Join us on Facebook for all the latest Galvin's action.
Hi, Dick Stockton here. I've been announcing sports for over 40 years, and I know a winning team when I see one. Greens Toyota of Lexington has what it takes to win, which is why Greens is Kentucky's #1 Toyota dealer 2 years running. Family owned for over 40 years, Greens strives to give excellent customer service and best value for the dollar. No matter what department, parts, service, or sales, Greens continues to move forward doing business the right way every day. Be a part of Greens' winning team. Greens Toyota. Great people, great cars. Think green.
Let's get back to it. What's this? No one saw that. Doesn't count.
Choose your deals from the King Savings menu, only at Burger King.
Who's the king now?
Welcome back to the campus of Scott County High School, Georgetown, Kentucky, as we're ready for basketball action as the Cardinals take on the Eagles here in 11th region action. Your Scott County Cardinals come in with a 2-0 record, and your Eagles come in at 2-1. Coach Billy Hicks leads the Cardinals. Derek, I'm going to bring in my partner, Derek Varney. Kind of give us a little bit of what you expect here. We got about 2 minutes before opening tip-off of what you look at for this game, and maybe give our folks that we didn't have a chance to do the Ballard game a little recap of what you saw.
Well, tonight, really how I broke this down, Mark, when I'm looking at it, we're getting some March basketball, good 11th region March basketball in December. I'll take it. You know, it's going to be a great matchup tonight. You got, you're looking, as we spoke, a couple of Division I signees in Cooper Robb for Scott County and Carter Hendrickson for LCA, who's going to North Florida. Cooper Robb going to North Carolina, Charlotte. And then you got in the junior class out here, you got two of the state's best juniors in Michael Marino and Kyle Rode. Scott County this past Friday night just went into just a buzzsaw at Ballard. Anytime you go there, the gym's packed, the music's cranking, it's loud, the student body is incredible there, and Scott County did exactly what they shouldn't have done in the first half. They tried to run and gun game with Ballard, and Ballard got to them. You look up and you're down 14 points. Went in halftime, made some adjustments, settled down, made Ballard do what they didn't want to do, and that's run a half-court offense, and they really struggled with that. Our defense, our kind of our pack line defense that we play there, kicked in, and they started going to number 24. Started going to Michael Moreno, everything going through him, and came out with a 6-point victory.
Kind of like the second half of Cordia. When the ball started going in the middle, everybody started scoring.
No question.
That's good. It's going to be interesting here tonight, I think, because, Scott County is going to go back-to-back. Tonight they've got LCA, and then they turn around and play Frederick Douglass, the new high school in Lexington, tomorrow night. So an interesting combination of an early Thursday-Friday combo here in the season for Coach Hicks, especially coming off the Ballard game. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing how they respond, this week with these two back-to-back games, coming off Ballard with intensity level.
Yeah, and that was intensity at its highest, Mark. But then they get you get 4 or 5 days of practice after that, where LCA just played Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So they're dealing with playing Tuesday night, coming back playing 2 nights later on a Thursday night, and having to come to Scott County. So it kind of balances itself out with us being at Ballard and then them playing on Tuesday night.
Well, it's going to be a contrast because I don't think LCA is going to want to particularly run with them. But now we're getting ready we're going to take one more commercial break before we come back with the tip-off. Again, you're watching Scott County High School basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
For oral surgery, you need a surgeon you can trust and feel at home with. Consider Dr. Robert Henderson at Georgetown Oral and Facial Surgery. Specializing in wisdom teeth extraction, surgery to prepare for dentures, biopsies, corrective jaw surgery, TMJ disorders, and dental implants. All outpatient procedures are performed right here in our office. We participate with most insurance, we offer care credit, and take care of all the paperwork. Georgetown Oral and Facial Surgery will give you a lot to smile about.
Well, there's a big name in cars that we all know.
Over 40 years, and Frank Shoup in Georgetown is still a big name in cars.
He's big on service and he's big on deals. He sells all the biggest names on wheels. Frank Shoup's a new tradition. Bring on the competition. Frank Shoup is gonna set the pace.
United Bank, together with you. We offer all the services you're looking for in a financial institution: convenience, great accounts, internet banking, and attentive customer service. With today's hectic pace, it's good to know United Bank meets your needs with locations right where you need them. With 13 offices in Scott, Jessamine, Fayette, and Woodford counties, 24/7 access to cash at our branch ATMs, and the Bluegrass locations in Lexington, United Bank is together with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, Dick Stockton here. I've been announcing sports for over 40 years, and I know a winning team when I see one. Greens Toyota of Lexington has what it takes to win, which is why Greens is Kentucky's #1 Toyota dealer 2 years running. Family owned for over 40 years, Greens strives to give excellent customer service and best value for the dollar. No matter what department, parts, service, or sales, Greens continues to move forward doing business the right way every day. Be a part of Greens' winning team. Greens Toyota. Great people, great cars. Think green.
Welcome back to Scott County High School here at Georgetown, Kentucky, as we get ready for basketball action. 11th region. Doesn't get any better in the state, in my opinion. That's kind of biased. But we have your Scott County Cardinals, again, 2-0 versus LCA out of Lexington at 2-1. And as we get ready for starting lineups, Coach Valentine tonight will be going with a junior, number 2, Pierce Dalton at 1 guard. At a small forward is going to be Hendrickson. And another forward will be Will Hacker. At the swing will be Kyle Rode, number 22, and rounding out the lineup will be a senior forward, Austin Hall. The Scott County Cardinals, a little change in the lineup tonight. Shouldn't be as a surprise, but tonight you've got Bryce Long, the 6'2 junior guard. You've got the senior 6'3 guard, Cooper Robb, the UNC Charlotte signee. You've got number 14, Glenn Covington, the junior 6 foot, back in the starting lineup tonight. The big man in the middle, Michael Marino, 6'7 junior. And then 6'1 junior guard, Lorenzo Williams, rounding out the starting lineup tonight for the Scott County Cardinals. You know, Derek, kind of going back to last year's starting lineup, which you knew at some time it was going to probably happen. That's not reflective of Cam Fluker or Diablo Stewart. Both have played well. It's just kind of the football players around it into basketball shape a little bit.
Yeah, and I think Friday night did a lot for their legs. Getting out. If you really want to get in shape and test your endurance, go play Ballard. And I told you earlier, Cooper Robb was visibly gassed. Diablo Stewart had got an opportunity. Cam Fluker got an opportunity. Cam played really well. Diablo really struggled. Don't know if he's ever seen that pressure. But yes, getting Cooper Robb back in the lineup tonight, and Glenn Covington, he just shows a lot of toughness. Glenn's going to make some mistakes, but he shows a lot of toughness and he plays good defense.
Yeah, he's just a tough athlete, and I think sometimes he gets overlooked out there with what he can bring from the defensive end. Again, I go back to the state tournament. The point guard for Bowling Green, he did as good a job defensively on him as anybody did in the state. I meant to ask you all when we kind of went over what we're going to talk about. Did Ballard bring out the smoke?
Ballard had the lights out and the smoke. Absolutely.
I remember the first trip to Ballard, and they brought that smoke out, and everybody came out wide. I didn't know what we were in for, and they just whacked us. I was telling you earlier the thing about going to Ballard and beating Ballard, and I love having them back on the schedule because it's one of the best rivalries in the state. But if you go back to 07, we started the year at Ballard and we won. We finished the year at Ballard
with a big trophy.
So not saying that's going to happen, but, that's what this team has potential to reach, and let's hope they get there. But we're getting ready for tip-off here. Raymond Lightfoot is on the game tonight. He'll be tossing it up. He's along with Mike Webster and Andre Williams, and we're ready for basketball as Mr. Lightfoot gets in to tip it. Cooper Robb's going to come up with it and handle it. He goes up for the jumper, and boom, just like that, 2 points for Cooper Robb.
That's just grabbing it, filling it, and letting it fly, Mark. Of course, Cooper, there's no emotion. There's no first-game jitters or anything for him. He's just such a gamer.
Well, see, working into Hendricks, he got up over Robb, and he answers.
You see that matchup right there. They're going to take that all day. You got Carter Hendrickson's probably, I'm saying, about 6'5", close to 6'6", and Cooper Robb, 6'2", maybe. He'll take that all day.
And that looks like Michael Marino for a three. The LCA can't let him have that look out there because he will drain it.
Well, and what it does for Scott County now that he's hit one, you have to step out. Mike can take you off the dribble as well. This is something LCA's always struggled with, Mark. I mean, as good as they are, this Scott County pressure has just always eaten them up because they have to have big guys like that put the ball on the floor.
And we've got a foul right there, and that foul is going to be on Glenn Covington. So Glenn Covington is going to pick up his first, team first, and that's going to send Austin Hall to the free throw line for 2.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Austin Hall, Mark, may be going to a Cumberland or a Campbellsville.
Yeah. He's been a good player for him. He's a senior. He makes the first, so it's 5-3. Early, though. Early. Second free throw up. Bounces in, so he gets both of them.
9 points and 2 possessions. I got the over in this one, Mark.
Lorenzo William on the drive. He kicks it out. They're going to call him for walking. Got a little bit in too much of deep right there. He needed to spin out a little quicker. But you're going to see Scott County, Derek, do that a lot as they drive baseline. That guy's going to fill that wing for that 3. So if LCA doesn't make that adjustment, Scott County's going to get some good looks on the wing.
They absolutely are. Lorenzo just needs to play within himself, as we talk about, because he's a phenomenal player. He's going to give you everything on this end, and then the offensive end, and once he lets it come to him and get some easy buckets, he's money.
Bryce Long's now on Hendricks, and that's going to be a foul.
Or there may be something. There may be a police charge on that one.
Yeah, that was a classic mugging right there by Bryce Long. I know he's trying to plead his case, but there's no way. Carter Henderson at the line for 2.
Hadn't been playing quite 2 minutes yet, Mark, and they're on free throw number 3 and 4.
First free throw up and good. He's got a good-looking stroke.
Yeah, he does. He's a. You know what I can tell? You can see his arms and the way his body. He was a real gangly kid. You can tell he put in the work over the summer.
Second free throw rattles in, so give him 4 early, and it's 6-5 LCA. Now they're in a little 2-2-1 press. I really think this is just we got a sloppy turnover. If they really down, I'm not sure they're looking to steal it. Rhodes with the jumper misses. Rebound by Marino.
That's what they want Rhodes to do. Get him on the move. He's not the most overly athletic kid. He's very smart. He's a good shooter, but you get him moving off the dribble, that's what you want. That's the Scott County's advantage. See, LCA is going to let you catch it. You know, they're not in the passing lanes. They just kind of run with you.
Lorenzo Williams hits his first 3. And again, if LCA is going to give him that shot, he's going to make it too. So
he's really improved in that area.
Yeah.
Really improved in that area.
So that guy goes 8-6.
And look at the matchup on. They got Lorenzo Williams on Kyle Road.
And there's the trap. And they're trying to get Kyle Road, but Cooper Robb steps in front. Gets the deflection, and Glenn Covington comes up to steal. Scott County on the run. And Glenn Covington with a quick 3.
That's foul on number 1 on it's going to be on Road or
I think he'll call it on Road. He was holding Michael Marino.
Now, those two are quite close, Mark. They play on the Indiana Elite AAU team they have, I guess, for the last 2 or 3 summers together. And that's 2 pretty good juniors.
Yeah. You know, you understand why the Indiana Elite does pretty well during the summer.
Absolutely.
Michael Moreno on the pull-up. Little long, but nice. Oh, man, almost a great hustle play by Lorenzo Williams. Almost knocked that to where we could end up with another possession there.
Lorenzo's got a knack for the ball. He saw where the ball was shot, and he went immediately to the other side of the rim.
You can't teach that. Some players just have that. In tight the roads, and he gets position. He gets an easy two right there. Scott County didn't do a very good job of holding position.
That's exactly what I was going to say. If Cooper Robb stops, holds his position, that Rowe's going to turn and give him the ball.
Been a little 1-2-2 matchup, it looks like.
Scott County's going to have to continue knocking down shots from deep, get them out of the zone.
Michael Marino kicks cross court. Glenn Williams I'll get it right in a minute. Glenn Covington misses a three. Scott County gets the rebound but throws it away. And that's the one thing watching right here. Scott County's got a couple early turnovers. They're not really forced.
You're exactly right. This happened to Bryce Long the other night. Coach Hicks had to take him out the other night, let him settle down. He comes back in and plays a fantastic. Matter of fact, he scored about the last 8 points of the ball game at Ballard. But to start off, when the heat was on, he was throwing it everywhere.
Henderson from the corner. That's a three.
That's 7 for him.
Yeah.
Scott County's got to get better rotation. LCA with the 3-point lead, Mark. That's kind of how I thought it'd be back and forth all game.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's like you said, this is March basketball in December as Michael Marino hits the three.
Michael's 2 for 3 from the floor, and he missed the only 2-pointer that he's taken.
Come back, here's a turnover by Kyle Rode. He made, he knew he was going to pass it, but he committed to the pass before the guy was open, and he was forced to walk with the basketball. For you young players out there, keep your dribble alive until you know you're going to get rid of the basketball.
And stay on your feet. It's just something I haven't understood over the last 3 years. Even when Kyle Rode was younger, they didn't have him handling the ball out there. Last year, Scott County went to LCA, and it was a heck of a ball game. Scott County ends up winning by 14 or 15 points. But they couldn't get anything done when Rode has the ball out on the point.
Who do they go to?
You want him out there.
Yeah.
So when they bring him across on the block earlier, he scores.
Little matchup out of the 2-3 zone right there, just trying to give a different look. I don't think they want to. As Diablo Stewart pulls up, Michael Marino rebound and puts it back.
Grown man rebound. He held off Kyle Rode with one arm and rebounded with the other. It's just tough for LCA to beat Scott County off the dribble, as you can see. So you got them pushed out on the floor right now.
Now you got Diablo Stewart.
Yeah, arms extended. Good call.
That's a mismatch that Diablo's just outmatched right there weight-wise.
Yeah, Diablo needs to look around and say switch. Get somebody to come down there and take his spot.
Watch the curl play right there, and again, nice entry into Rote. He's going to get that.
He is strong. He's a load down there, and if they keep him there, you see what happens. He's 2 for 2 there, but then you'll see him handling the ball out top, and they can't get anything done. Diablo's trigger's a little itchy. He's ready to go.
Lorenzo for a three. No good, and Rode clears it. That's the thing. This lineup right here, you're awful small. You just have Cooper Robb at 6'3" and Michael Marino at 6'7", and then you've got the little guards in, so they've got a team rebound. Scott County number 45, Kobe Harris in the game. He's going to give Williams a break, and in for, you got number 21, Isaiah Hunt, and number 1, Baylor Brown in for Christian. Hendrickson from the corner. Almost too easy.
Going to get Cooper Robb on that. They're watching the flight of the ball instead of finding people. The ball's up in the air, and they're watching the flight of the ball instead of finding someone.
Cooper Robb's first, team fourth. Now they've rolled Rode to the basket every time after the inbound, so Kobe's got to be ready.
Backside help's got to be there as well.
Road with the drive down the middle. That's too easy. Cooper Robb with the pull-up. Kind of
Forced.
Hendrickson with the rebound.
Cooper hadn't had any looks a couple times down court, and I think he really wanted one there, so he just kind of took a forced jump shot. 45. Kobe Harris.
Yeah, got him holding.
Yep.
That's his first, team fifth. Bryce Long back into the game for Scott County. Kobe Harris going to take a seat.
A little weight difference there with Kobe. They're just a bad matchup for Scott County. They really are. Besides Michael Moreno, they're a bad matchup.
And Cooper Robb, that's a mismatch. It's really tough for Scott County right now. It's Cooper Robb's second foul, team sixth. And that's just trying to play Kyle Road in the post.
And you got to have that game plan. I like what Coach Nate Valentine's doing. You know what? Kyle Road is bigger and stronger than the other kids outside Michael Moreno. Let's get it to him.
Glenn Covington in the game for Cooper Robb. That means Michael Moreno is going to match up with Kyle Road. Hendricks is guarded by Bryce Long out front. Now, this is what I want to see because Michael can play defense on the outside. He doesn't necessarily get to do that a lot.
Right.
But now they're going to bring him back in the post. They're still trying to get Road the ball down low.
Matchups are okay here. Bryce Long still, he's smaller than Carter Hendrickson.
Now, you can't chase the ball if you're not going to turn it and get the trap, though. Glenn Covington clears the rebound. Michael Moreno kept it available.
Pass.
That was a heck of a pass by Glenn Covington. Cam Fluker gets his first two. 15-15.
Threaded the needle there. Cam didn't have to put it on the floor. Used his right hand and laid it in. Beautiful.
Nice behind the back pass. For LCA, number 5, Ezekiel Greer in the game replacing Hunt. You also got number 25, Austin Hall, coming back in. He's going to give Hendrickson a break.
Ezekiel Hall played well in the JV game. I saw him score about 8 points in a row. He's a nice player. And I like getting your studs out with about a minute to go before because you're going to go through the time. Now at the end of the quarter, you're going to go through a break there.
You get about a minute and a half break. That's a walk right there.
When you got another big man out on the floor handling the ball.
Yeah.
If Scott County sees that, they really exploit that.
But Austin Hall, not as comfortable as Hendrickson or Road out on the front. But here's the 2-2-1. And again, I think this is just to slow Scott County down, not necessarily to try to steal the ball.
Because there's your pass. That's a great pass by Diablo.
Fluker from the corner, no good. Bryce Long with position. They're going to get
Bryce Long clear arm in there. I hope they.
Baylor Brown over the back. So that's his first, team second. They're going to give Michael that three again. He comes up just a tad short. Brown on the rebound.
He didn't have a whole lot of bounce in his legs on that one.
Kyle Rote bringing the ball across court, matched up with Bryce Long.
Good
and there's the double team that they get the ball. Marino.
See the clock, Mike. See the clock. Attaboy.
Nice kick out. Nice kick out. Diablo Stewart misses a three, but great job. Michael Marino with the steal at the quarter. As we're done with one, and we're right where we started, Derek. March basketball in December, 15-15, Scott County versus LCA. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back. You're watching the Scott County Cardinals on the Scott County Sports Network.
Scott County Physical Therapy is a privately owned physical therapy practice specializing in outpatient orthopedics, sports and industrial rehab, neurological rehabilitation, low back pain, neck pain, and arthritic conditions. Our mission is to provide the highest quality physical therapy to assist each individual and the community at large. Scott County Physical Therapy, a journey to wellness. To contact the physical therapist and Scott County Physical Therapy, please dial 502-863-4242. Scott County Physical is the title sponsor for Scott County Athletics.
Time for oral surgery. You need a surgeon you can trust and feel at home with. Consider Dr. Robert Henderson at Georgetown Oral and Facial Surgery. Specializing in wisdom teeth extraction, surgery to prepare for dentures, biopsies, corrective jaw surgery, TMJ disorders, and dental implants. All outpatient procedures are performed right here in our office. We participate with most insurance, we offer care credit, and take care of all the paperwork. Georgetown Oral.
Welcome back to Scott County High School as we get ready for second quarter action. In the lineup, you've got Rode, you've got Hacker, you've got Hill, you've got Hendrickson, and you've got Dalton in for the Eagles. For Scott County, you've got Stewart, Covington, Fluker, Long, and Marino. Hendrickson going to walk right there. Glenn Covington giving up some size, but got a little bit of quickness on the big man. Forces a turnover. Again, LCA going to set up in the 2-2-1. They put Michael Marino in the middle. Got away with one right there.
Good hands for Bryce. Bailed Diablo out right there.
Yeah, it's just too long a pass.
Yeah, it is. You got to throw that. Hard to throw it down the same side of the floor that you're on against the 2-2-1. Diablo needs to hit a shot, and I think he'll be off and running. Nice move, Bryce.
That's a nice job by Bryce Long. Going to get him off.
Been wanting Bryce Long to do that for 2 years. Be able to take that one hard, strong dribble away from the defender and knock it down. Instead of being, they're not going to let you stand there on that line, Mark.
Kyle Rote. Oh, man, and he puts it in his left hand. Now, and Bryce Long got the block, and I'm not saying that's not a good defensive play, but what everybody's got to realize right there, Kyle Rote keeps that ball in his left hand. Bryce can't get to it. Nope. He's on the left side of the basket. He puts it in his right hand, and he gave the ball to Bryce Long to block. Exactly. But again, a good defensive play to knock it out.
Well, and Kyle Rote just doesn't get off the floor that well, so when he does have someone 6'3" on him, he's putting it right in their face. He really is.
Kyle Rote spin move, elbow jumper, short. Hill on the rebound, going back up against Marino, no good. Kicks back out front to, can't see the number, that's Dalton with a three. Just like that, 18-18. Tries to pinch the middle, can't do it, and that's going to be a jump ball. That should be LCA's possession, I think.
We scored off the opening tap, right?
Yeah, actually the second quarter, though. It should stay at Scott County.
That's right.
It should stay at Scott County. Got Lorenzo Williams table ready to check back in for the Cardinals.
Well, he's going to come in for Diablo. It's just there's 2 or 3 passes here. Everybody's getting a hand on. He tried to throw a bounce pass through the middle of the zone there down to Marino. You got to make that a snap pass or throw it up over top to him.
Got a little uniform cleanup here as they're making some players tuck in the jerseys.
As they should. I'm old-fashioned. I know you are too, Mark.
Yeah, I'm not used to these shorts that hang down to the ankles.
Oh, my goodness. We couldn't get ours tight enough. I think our legs turned blue. Our shorts were so tight.
Nice ball movement by Scott County. Thought Michael gave up a nice little 8-foot jump shot. But again, when you get movement and everybody involved, you're not necessarily against that. Cam Fluker on the pull-up.
And I'll go ahead and say he used a nice left-right hand there.
Yeah,
because you can't tell.
But he drew the contact, which he's added that to his game. Hill on the back door to Road. Nice cut. Yeah. And they're going to get Bryce Long with the foul.
Nice head fake.
Yeah.
Very nice head fake.
For Bryce Long, that's going to be his second. Scott County building up just a little bit of fouls. The team 7th. Kyle Rote back at the line for 2 free throws. Sorry, for his first attempt.
It's just beautiful basketball right there. It's just kind of a high-low. You hit the man. If you're on the wing, the ball hits the high post there. You cut back door.
Can you say John Wooden?
Absolutely.
As Rote misses the first one. Don't really expect that. He's a really good shooter.
He really is. As the pizzas come out for the student section over here, Mark, they're going to pass one up?
I don't know that we'll be included in that. I'm not sure we're dressed properly enough tonight.
No, we're not in our Sunday best.
LCA extending the 2-3 zone out a little bit. Again, I think that's just to try to give Scott County some different looks. Bryce Long. Well, it's a good thing you hit that, Bryce, because
that's a little Alex English-esque right there with the 1 foot.
1 foot. I'm sitting there thinking, you don't take too many 1 foot shots. No. You better make them.
By a lot of viewers, I don't know if they know who Alex English is, but he used to, as NBA, he made that famous by going off the 1 foot fadeaway.
Yeah, we were telling our age.
Yes,
Austin Hill pulls up on a jumper, no good. And Lorenzo Williams clears. Scott County pushing. Good move. No numbers. Pulled it back out. Glenn Covington for the 3. Short. Road fights off Marino for the rebound.
I think that's just a bad shot by Glenn. He wasn't ready. He didn't catch the ball correctly. Wasn't ready to shoot. We had momentum after a bucket and a rebound.
There's another back door by Road. He kicks it out to number 12. That's Hacker.
These guys can shoot the basketball. You're going to leave. They're getting wide open looks.
Well, they're drawn because of the mismatch.
Yep, you're exactly
Rhodes
right.
drawn, and he's kicking. Cam Fluker from way out front, no good. Hendrickson on the rebound. And they're going to let Hendrickson and Rhodes play point. They're going to take turns.
Running a little, there it is.
Back
UCLA cut. That's
Yep.
UCLA cut right there every time.
Kyle Rhodes gets his ninth point.
Yep. 24-22.
Marino, I thought he passed up another one right there.
Cam's going to have to hit. They're going to make him hit shots.
That's a nice pull up. Put a little air under that one.
That's 6 for Cam.
Thought he might draw a little rain with that one.
Well, he had about a 6'6" swatting at him.
Glenn Covington out front on Hendrickson. I like that matchup for Scott County. He gives up some size, but he's tough.
Absolutely.
Bad pass right there.
There's Lorenzo.
Dalton left his feet.
Give it up. Nice pass.
Michael Marino over the middle. Passes it off the glass for 2.
That was all Lorenzo Williams right there with the steal. Now you see him getting to his game. You see the bounce in his step. He's ready to go. It's 10 for Marino.
Hendrickson out front, deep from 3, no good. Bryce Long with the long rebound. Scott County on the run.
Pressure defense will make you settle for long jumpers that you don't want.
Nice little penetration by Long. Kicks out to Williams. No good. Hill with the rebound. We got a timeout with LCA. So with that timeout, we're going to take a break as well. It's 26-24. You're watching Scott County basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we do one thing, and we do it better than anyone else. So why not let our food do the talking? Love in the window. Raising Cane's, only the best chicken finger meals. One love.
Visit our Scottsdale location today at 74th and Shea.
Welcome back to Scott County High School, Georgetown, Kentucky, as we're watching 11th Region Action basketball. As my partners mentioned a couple times tonight, we're getting the pleasure of watching March basketball in the middle of December. As it's 26-24, Scott County Cardinals hold the edge over the LCA Eagles. Derek, I mean, so far, what do you see? I mean, what do you like about what Scott County's trying to do?
Well, Scott County is right now is they're trying to obviously do what they do best, is turn up the pressure down here. Last possession, they had Kyle Hendrickson, who is 6'5", 6'6", shoot about a 25-foot shot. That's what the pressure wants because he couldn't find anybody underneath, and I think they just still need to get the ball to Michael. Michael's gotten a couple things off fast breaks.
Road takes it off the inbounds all the way. Too easy. Way too easy. So he gets his 11th point. Scott County has in the game Diablo Stewart, Cam Fluker, Michael Marino, Cooper Robb, and Bryce Long. For the Eagle, you got Road, you got Hendrickson, you got Hill. As Diablo Stewart misses a 3 right there, you got Hacker, and you've got Dalton.
Diablo's got to get in the groove. He's a streak shooter as well. If he hits one, he'll get his groove, but he needs to knock that first one down. Get something easy. I always wanted a layup or a free throw, try to get going.
Hall with a foul line jumper hits it. It's his 4th point. 28-26 Eagles. Cooper Robb back in the game with 2 fouls.
Cooper's got to get involved. There you go.
Kendrick rims out on him. Hendrickson clears it.
Cooper maybe should have gone glass right there.
Just needs to let the game come. That's a walk right there. And again, the trap and the pressure cause problems.
When you're trapping with Michael Moreno and Bryce Long, both of them very long. They got extended well. They didn't overextend themselves and foul. Heck of a job.
Into the game first time, Josh Davis, 6'1" senior quarterback, led him to the semifinals of state.
Yep. Josh, very athletic. Let's see what he does here. And then he's played defense and get some rebounds.
Yeah, I think he's going to get to play defense early because I think he's going to end up on, Road took a break, so it'll be interesting to see who he matches up with. As Coach Valentine took a chance to give this guy a break.
Scott County don't have a whole lot of movement.
Michael Marino no good on the three. Josh Davis with the rebound, kicks it out to Fluker. That's a nice job by Josh Davis. Stewart on the pull-up, no good. Fluker on the rebound. Goes away from the basket, throws up a rainbow, but hits it.
Do you have an umbrella in your car?
I need to go get it.
Twice. That's 8 for Fluker.
Now Cooper Robb's going to match, still stay on Hendrickson. Josh Davis has got Brown.
I can't go Cooper Robb with 2 fouls on Hendrickson. There's no way.
I would have thought Josh Davis would have been a better matchup. Hendrickson from the three, too easy.
There he is.
Clears it.
The little man.
Thought he had Marino down the middle. Nice bounce pass in. Michael Marino up. They're going to let him play tonight.
If Mike, again, you mentioned earlier, Mike goes left-handed right there. He better work on getting that left because he shot it back into a guy that's just as big as him. Turn to your left, shoot with your left.
Josh Davis going for the trap right here. You got to close that door, and that's the issue. Back door, Fluker recovers as he knocks it out of bounds. As Coach Hicks is out there trying to tell his guys they've got to pinch that trap better. Rhodes back in the game, Hacker going out.
I'd get Cooper Robb out right here, Mark. That's just me. I mean, you don't want, with 37 seconds, what can happen here, you know? They're going to get a shot here, and Scott County may get one on the other end.
Well, right now you got Diablo Stewart guarding Rhodes. It's going to be an inbounds post-up play. As soon as it comes in, they're going to post him up.
They got to have backside right here.
Brown on the three, no good, but you got Brent Stewart, and he never saved the ball in under the other team's basket. They're going for the trap. Hendrickson on the wing. Cross courts it to Hacker. Good job by Cooper Robb.
There you go, Coop. What he does best right there. Good. Let's go with 8. Go with 8.
LCA trying to trap a little bit. They're going to call a foul on Brown.
Wow.
He picks up his second, team third.
You know what? Might not have been a bad foul. Now you got to inbound the ball. Of course, you get a set out of this. I don't know.
Yeah, but then they're going to sit back into 2-3, so it makes it wonder. Interesting strategy right there. Not sure Coach Valentine.
There you go. Same thing.
They're going to foul Diablo Stewart again. That's
supposed to be an intentional.
That is, because he just grabbed him.
He just reached out and grabbed. You're right.
But now, by my count, that's 3 fouls on Brown. Michael Marino for a deep three off the inbounds. No good. Fight for the rebound, but it's going to end at the horn. So at halftime, 28-28, the Eagles and the Cardinals are all locked up. Great 11th Region Action basketball here at Scott County High School. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with some halftime stats and some strategy from my partner Derek Varnick, so we'll see what's going to happen in the second half. Again, you're watching Scott County basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we do one thing, and we do it better than anyone else. So why not let our food do the talking? Love in the window. Raising Cane's, only the best chicken finger meals. One love.
Visit our Scottsdale location today at 74th and Shea.
Steve Skierman, agency manager at the Scott County Farm Bureau Insurance, would like you to know that as your local insurance agent, he is right here in your community, ready to help you with all your insurance needs. In the event of a loss, you can count on Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance to help you through it. We have local claims adjusters to serve you at your time of loss. We are knowledgeable about our community and can provide valuable assistance and advice when needed. Call the office today at 502-863-2454 for a free, no-obligation quote. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Around here, we grew up in the kitchen. We learned how to cook when our parents taught us what their parents taught them. At Bojangles, our master biscuit makers use traditional Southern recipes too, from scratch, the old-fashioned way. It's harder, but it's better. Around here, kitchens have always brought folks together, and we're going to make sure they do so for a long time to come. Head to Bojangles for a Cajun filet biscuit combo for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Bojangles, it's Bo time.
Scott County Physical Therapy is a privately owned physical therapy practice specializing in outpatient orthopedics, sports and industrial rehab, neurological rehabilitation, low back pain, neck pain, and arthritic conditions. Our mission is to provide the highest quality physical therapy to assist each individual and the community at large. Scott County Physical Therapy, a journey to wellness. To contact the physical therapist and Scott County Physical Therapy, please dial 502-863-4242. Scott County Physical Therapy is the title sponsor for Scott County Athletics.
Welcome back to Scott County High School. You're watching Scott County Cardinals basketball on the Scott County Sports Network. As we get ready to go and look at some halftime stats, you will be enjoying the Scott County dance team out on the floor. So we're going to take just a couple of seconds and look over stats, but let you watch the Scott County Cardinal dance team. Great job by the Scott County Cardinal dance team. That gives us a little chance to catch up here at the booth. And Derek, what sticks out there first half?
First half was actually pretty clean, Mark. I mean, you got the turnover department. You had 8 by Lex Christian, Scott County 4 for a total of just 12 turnovers in 2 quarters. That's not too bad at all. Usually when you get a Scott County and LCA or Catholic or somebody, you got close to 10 or 12, closer to 20 turnovers by halftime. LCA, Kyle Rode is a beast in the first half. He's 5 for 8 from the floor, with 11 points. Hendrickson didn't get a whole lot of looks. He's 2 for 5 with 7 points. They shot 50% from the floor. You're going to win some ball shooting 50% from the floor. That's what stuck out in my mind was right now looking at Kyle Rhodes' stats. I mean, he's also with what's he got? 5 rebounds as well. 3 rebounds, but shooting 50% from the floor. They get to the line, and they are also something big that sticks out. They're 5 for 6 for 83% from the foul line. Scott County gets there 0 times,
and that's what
they don't get to the line.
Yeah, and that's what kind of stuck out to me. Normally I always look at rebounds and turnovers because Coach Hicks feels like as long as I've known him, he wins the rebound battle, he wins the turnover, he expects to win the basketball game. But when you look at the 4 for 17 from threes, 23%, and no free throws, what that tells me is Scott County's settling for the jumper, not attacking the basket. LCA's doing a good job attacking the basket.
Well, how about when we give those stats for Scott County and we look up and we're tied?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
LCA's looking at these stats too, and they're going, "Oh my goodness, we're Kyle Rhodes playing a heck of a ball game. We're playing well. We don't have a lot of turnovers, and we're tied." So I think the adjustment there is also going to be we got you got a Cooper Robb on your squad. Look at his shot attempts there, Mark.
3. He got an early foul trouble.
Right, he did get an early foul trouble.
But yeah, you're right. 3 attempts is, and again, a couple times it's not saying that Scott County's taking totally bad shots, but sometimes it's one pass and a shot. You got to make the zone move a little bit more to open up some drive opportunities, and they got better as the half went along, I thought, of moving the basketball. But early, I thought there was a lot of one-pass shot.
They do. And I understand they're high school kids. They get the itchy trigger finger where they don't understand if Michael has just scored twice, you know what, I'm coming down, I'm looking for Michael. I'm going to feed the guy that's hot. Well, these guys feel like they need to, okay, I'm a little bit open. I think it's my turn now. Let me put one up.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, this is a confident sign from LCA because with 4 minutes to go in the half, they're back on the floor for warm-ups. We're going to take a quick commercial break to thank our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit of strategy about what we think Scott County needs to do in the second half. And conversely, we'll look at what we think LCA will do. Again, you're watching Scott County Cardinal basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
Scott County Physical Therapy is a privately owned physical therapy practice specializing in outpatient orthopedics, sports and industrial rehab, neurological rehabilitation, low back pain, neck pain, and arthritic conditions. Our mission is to provide the highest quality physical therapy to assist each individual and the community at large. Scott County Physical Therapy, a journey to wellness. To contact the physical therapist and Scott County Physical Therapy, please dial 502-863-4242. Scott County Physical Therapy is the title sponsor for Scott County Athletics.
Well, there's a big name in cars that we all know.
Over 40 years, and Frank Shoup in Georgetown is still a big name in cars.
He's big on service and he's big on deal. He sells all the biggest names on wheels. Frank Shoup's a new tradition. Bring on the competition. Frank Shoup is gonna set the pace.
When it's time for oral surgery, you need a surgeon you can trust and feel at home with. Consider Dr. Robert Henderson at Georgetown Oral and Facial Surgery. Specializing in wisdom teeth extraction, surgery to prepare for dentures, biopsies, corrective jaw surgery, TMJ disorders, and dental implants. All outpatient procedures are performed right here in our office. We participate with most insurance, we offer care credit, and take care of all the paperwork. Georgetown Oral and Facial Surgery will give you a lot to smile about.
United Bank, together with you. We offer all the services you're looking for in a financial institution: convenience, great accounts, internet banking, and attentive customer service. With today's hectic pace, it's good to know United Bank meets your needs with locations right where you need them. With 13 offices in Scott, Jessamine, Fayette, and Woodford counties, 24/7 access to cash at our branch ATMs, and the Bluegrass Cash locations in Lexington, United Bank is together with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Scott County High School, Georgetown, Kentucky, where you're watching 11th Region basketball as your Scott County Cardinals taking on the visiting LCA Eagles. Before we continue with finishing up some strategy talk here in the second half, I need to correct an error. My text message is blowing up. My general manager, Mike Ritchie, is getting a little bit on me. I haven't recognized the outstanding work of the crew. Kevin Ritchie on the computer running it, Toby Murray on camera doing an excellent job here tonight for the Scott County Sports Network. So I want to give a shout out to those guys and tell my general manager, my bad, I'll do a better job, Mike. So with that said, let's turn it over to Derek. And what do you think Scott County's got to do coming out of the half as they're back on the floor warming up?
Well, number one, as I guess I can get a recording, Mark, and just tell you, game after game at halftime, everything needs to be run through number 24. You got to you can't let Cooper rob right now. Well, Cooper can't let himself as well. You can't let him pick up number 3 early in the third quarter. They need to continue to apply the pressure that really just that LCA struggles with, and they need to knock down some shots. LCA, as you said, they went to the locker room and came out really fast after halftime. But I think Nate Valentine went and said, guys, keep doing what we're doing. Keep doing what we're getting layups. We're getting layups. Kyle Rhodes playing well. And, they probably want to turn Scott County over a little more. They have 4 turnovers. Get Scott County trying to run a little bit, get them uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think that I don't disagree with anything said right there. Like I said, it was interesting to see them come back out that quick. And the only thing I would say the first half that was a little intriguing, I'm not quite sure I understand the fouls there, to pick up 3 fouls on your point guard, Layla Brown, just to keep the score tied at halftime. I didn't quite understand that. But we'll see if it works out in whose favor as we get ready for second half action. Right now, it looks as if for the visiting Eagles, you've got Hendrickson on the floor, you've got Kyle Rode on the floor, you've got Austin Hall on the floor, you've got Will Hacker on the floor, and you've got Pierce Dalton on the floor. For your Cardinals, Cam Fluker played a great first half, going to be starting along with Lorenzo Williams, Cooper Robb, Michael Marino, and Bryce Long.
I love when you play a good first half. I love when you're rewarded with the second half. Well,
yeah.
There's nothing else. I mean, for a kid to go in and sit down at halftime and go, I played very well, and to get discouraged, the coach says, you know what, you're not going back this half. You'll come back in off the bench.
New pass that hits the rim, but LCA is going to recover from it. As Scott County wasn't quite ready when that pass came off the rim. Hendrickson was open on the lob, but it just didn't work. Kyle Rote gets it knocked away from Williams, and Scott County on the run. Lorenzo to the basket hard. Hendrickson able to make him adjust and gets the rebound.
Well, and you know what? I like Lorenzo's aggressiveness going back. I mean, going to the bucket as hard as he can. He needs to get back up and play on that end. And exactly, look at there. Look at
nice
that.
Job.
Right there. That's beautiful.
Cooper Robb with the pull-up at the free throw line. No good. Misses rather bad. Hendrickson with the kick-out. Pulls up for a three. Nobody underneath. Don't need to be. Hendrickson says, I hit that.
All bad shots lead to their buckets.
They're back into that 3-2 zone.
Good pass.
In pass to Michael, and he's going to get fouled and bumped. That's going to be on Kyle Rote.
What do you got on for Road there? Is that 2?
I've got 2 on him, yes.
Michael got a little lucky there. I think they could have maybe called the push on the floor, and then he blew the whistle a little late when he was already shooting.
First one bounces in from Michael Marino.
It's 11 for Michael. Excuse me.
Second one up and good.
Should be 13 for Michael, right? He had 11 at half, I think. Yes, that's point 12 and 13 for Michael.
Glenn Covington checks back in the game for Scott County. And Lorenzo Williams takes a break.
I think Lorenzo got hurt a little bit, Mark. He got knocked down here on the layup, then he went down and made a beautiful defensive play and dove out of bounds like he hurt himself a little bit.
Into the corner, Hacker for a three. Lets it fly, no good, and Cooper Robb. Good position. Hall comes over the back, knocks it out of bounds. I like that call. It could have been a call over the back, but I like it because both guys were going aggressive after the ball.
Was that Road? I thought that might have been Road that reached over the back.
It might have been. I saw the 2.
That would give him number 3 if they call that.
Yeah, I saw the 2, so I assumed Hall. So
little 2-3 zone here.
Mm-hmm. I still like the call, though. They let them play. I mean, both were going after the ball. Fluker with the pull-up, no good. Misses bad. Didn't draw iron.
Something wrong with this goal down here.
Yeah, because Cooper Robb didn't draw iron either. Both of them foul line jump shots.
We need to check to see if they move those over a little bit.
Glenn Covington, good pressure on Rhodes right there. I think if he keeps on, he may get a charge the way he sticks that left arm out there.
Yep.
Forces a turnover.
And I still think that whenever Kyle Road is handling the ball and he's dribbling, Scott County comes out with something positive. Not that makes him a bad ball handler. It just, if you notice, when he gets the ball in the paint, he's way more effective.
Cooper Robb out front. Scott County,
a lot of standing.
Yeah, a lot of standing.
A little stagnant.
Cooper Robb on the deflection for a three, and he gets it. That may get him off the schneid as Cooper Robb gets his first tray. Scott County picking up full court here.
Cooper cannot pick up that third.
Hendrickson running the point now. I thought Hendrickson was going to take a step back there for just a minute.
I did too.
Hall with the up and under. Nice move. Comes up short. Nice move, though, by the big man.
Great move.
Bryce Long in the corner from Fluker. Kicks it back out to Fluker, filling past. And, no good on the three. Nice putback by Michael Marino. Fluker did that fill move where Bryce penetrated. He fills the wing in behind him. I thought it was a great look, but offensive rebound and putback.
Yep.
We're going to get a timeout by LCA. It's 35-31. Scott County with 4 minutes to go in the third. We're going to take a quick commercial break as well. You're watching Scott County Cardinal basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
Bank, together with you. We offer all the services you're looking for in a financial institution: convenience, great accounts, internet banking, and attentive customer service. With today's hectic pace, it's good to know United Bank meets your needs with locations right where you need them. With 13 offices in Scott, Jessamine, Fayette, and Woodford counties, 24/7 access to cash at our branch ATMs and the Bluegrass Cash locations in Lexington, United Bank is together with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Scott County High School. LCA will put the ball in on the side. Scott County still in their man-to-man.
They're going to try to get Road. Watch, they're going to try to drop him here in just a second with Glenn Covington on him. That's great hands.
That is great hands by Glenn. That's why I like this matchup, because Glenn's quickness and toughness, Road just can't overpower him.
No, he can't beat him to the spot. If you want to beat someone off the dribble, you got to beat him to the spot. And when every time he looks up, there's Glenn Covington. You got to recover right there.
Nice little pull up by Hendrickson. Too easy.
Love his game. He can play. Can't hold it, Bryce. You got to swing it. There you go.
So you got to make that zone move side to side. Glenn Covington for the 3, no good. Rode with the rebound. It's like Glenn aiming it a little bit. Needs to shoot it.
He does.
Kyle Hendrickson, way downtown. Michael Marino with the rebound. And that's got to be a hold, as we got 3 blue jerseys hanging on him.
Yep.
25, Austin Hall.
We got Austin Hall.
Is that him first?
Second.
Second, yeah. His first, team second. We've got a timeout here by Scott County as Coach Hicks wants to talk about it a little bit. So with 4 minutes to go, 35-33, Scott County leading. We're going to take another commercial break. You're watching Scott County Cardinal basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
For oral surgery, you need a surgeon you can trust and feel at home with. Consider Dr. Robert Henderson at Georgetown Oral and Facial Surgery. Specializing in wisdom teeth extraction, surgery to prepare for dentures, biopsies, corrective jaw surgery, TMJ disorders, and dental implants. All outpatient procedures are right here in our office. We participate with most insurance, we offer care credit, and take care of all the paperwork. Georgetown Oral and Facial Surgery will give you a lot to smile about.
Welcome back to Scott County High School as we come out of that timeout. No lineup changes for either team. It's 35-33, Scott County over the visiting Eagles. As Scott County puts the ball in play, going to have to come the full 94 feet. A little toe compressor here.
Yeah, a little 1-2-2. Now they're back. Yep.
Yeah, they're just trying to give them a different look out front, a little trap off this one.
They're going to try to get Scott County at their own game here.
Almost a nice no look, but again, LCA's got length, and Scott County having a little trouble with that.
There you go.
Marino in the middle, no good. Loose ball. Dalton comes out with it. Quickly up to Hacker, who goes in, and Cooper Robb blocks it. Nice athletic play by the 6'3" Cooper Robb.
Something needs to happen right here to get this place alive. You know, it's kind of dead right now. Kind of a low-scoring game, 35-33, which we thought when the game first started, it was going to be a high-scoring game.
Hendrickson from way out front, no good. Marino on the rebound.
Hendrickson's going to get his
picking the pace. Bryce Long, nice move in reverse. So let's see if that gets us fired up. And again, they pushed the floor. The zone wasn't set up, so once he'd open up some driving lanes, and he took advantage of it. 37-33, Cardinals. Now here's Rode trying to post up Covington on the spin move. No good. Michael Marino clears it.
And so strong legs and strong base right there by Glenn Covington that made Rode do something he didn't want to do.
Fluker on the pull-up from the free throw line. No good. Hacker with the rebound. I'm sorry, Dalton with the rebound. Again, a good look. You
like
can't
to see that
shot.
Yeah. You know what? Michael stepped out, set a nice screen for him.
Kyle wrote back door. Oh, wow. Yeah, Scott County probably got away with one right there.
Well, and Michael takes off running out of there instead of getting the ball.
Hendrickson from 3. That's deep, right. Good. Yeah, you're right. If we stay rare, we get the ball.
Yep. A second chance is always the one that gets you.
Michael Marino down low to Bryce Long. Oh, nice job by Bryce Long. As he fakes the pass to the wing, everybody moves, and he puts the reverse layup in.
This is what Bryce did Friday night, Mark. I mean, he's kind of lost in the first. I don't want to say lost, but really not a factor. And then second half, he just kicks it in. It really does.
Fans getting a little energetic. They want the push-off on LCA. Michael Marino gets the deflection. Long gets the steal. Marino to the basket. Dipsy doodle, no good.
Doesn't need to do that.
He's bigger than everybody else. He just needs to go ahead and shoot it.
Yep. Go up through his chin and get a foul.
You know, we haven't talked about it. A lot of experience on this LCA team. They're doing a really good job of staying in their game plan. As Fluker gets the reach-in foul right there, he picks up his first, team first. Into the game, Widener in for LCA, number 14, making his first appearance.
Wholesale substitution.
Williams and Diablo Stewart back in for Scott County as Fluker and Covington take a break.
I think I'm going to predict right now you're going to get Diablo's going to hit a couple big shots. He hadn't done anything yet.
And Kyle Rode immediately takes it strong, no good. And we got Landon Easley giving Michael Marino a break, making his first strong rebound by the senior. Cooper Robb tries to force it. gets deflected and out of the way, and we've got bodies on the floor, and we got a timeout, I believe. I believe he's going to say LCA timeout, isn't he?
Yep.
Nope. They're going to call a foul on Cooper Robb.
Well, Cooper got frustrated. Did you see what he did, Mark? He got frustrated losing the ball, and everybody dove on the floor, and he was mad, and he dove right on top of everybody, and they got him.
Third foul, team second for the second half. He thought he'd called timeout.
Cooper struggling a little bit tonight.
Brown back in the game for LCA. Who called? Coaches both looking like they thought a timeout was called as well, and there's not.
Nope. LCA just.
Mike Webster trying to put the ball back in play to get them back down here.
Scott County going to pick up full court right here.
Yeah, you thought you were going to give away the long run out.
Oh, that's the pass Diablo's got to get right there.
Yeah, the trap was hard. Trap was good. Bryce Long on Hendrickson now. Out front to Brown with Stewart on him. And get the ball to Widener. Down low to Hendrickson. Step back. No good. Cooper Robb on the rebound. Scott County trying to run, and there's Landon Easley.
Wrong man. You cannot do that, Cooper. You got to know your personnel right there. Absolutely cannot throw that pass to him.
Hendrickson up top. Cooper Robb matching up right here. This is kind of a dangerous matchup for Scott County.
Yep.
Down low to Austin Hall. Nice job. As he gets the basket off the assist from Hacker. Nice play by LCA. 39-38. Scott County. And there's a turnover. Reaches in and deflects it. Goes off the leg of Lorenzo Williams.
You don't want to give LCA the big mo right here going in the fourth quarter, and that's what's happening. They score here, and we get another empty possession on this end. We're asking for trouble.
Josh Davis back in the game, replacing Lorenzo Williams. Actually, no, I'm sorry, coming in for Cooper Robb,
who's got 3.
Yeah, nice move here because again, 25 seconds to go. You don't need to pick up a third. And they let him. Oh, Knight got away with it. They let Hendrickson take it toward the basket. That usually means trouble. Double team out front. They're going to get a foul. And they're going to call it on Josh Davis, the senior. Picks up his first, team third.
That's hard for a referee not to call, Mark, for the mere fact if Josh is straight up, he's stable, they're not going to call it. He's reaching down and hacking down, they're going to call it.
Got to reach up.
Yes, absolutely.
Got to reach up.
They're going to call that.
Brown out front with Lorenzo Williams on him. They're going to double team but they get the ball to Hendricks at the elbow. Didn't rotate. Hall down low against Easley. Kicks it out to Hacker from the corner. No good. Short. And we got a foul. We've got a foul.
On LCA. Yep. Push.
Diablo Stewart picked up the foul. His second, team fourth. So now at the end of 3, it's 39-38. Scott County holds the 1-point lead. We're going to take a commercial break to thank our sponsors. You're watching Scott County Cardinal basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
Over 40 years, and Frank Shoup in Georgetown is still a big name in cars.
He's big on service and he's big on deal. He sells all the biggest names on wheels. Frank Shoup's a new tradition. Bring on the competition. Frank Shoup is gonna set the pace.
Scott County Physical Therapy is a privately owned physical therapy practice specializing in outpatient orthopedics, sports and industrial rehab, neurological rehabilitation, low back pain, neck pain, and arthritic conditions. Our mission is to provide the highest quality physical therapy to assist each individual and the community at large. Scott County Physical Therapy, a journey to wellness. To contact the physical therapist and Scott County Physical Therapy, please dial 502-863-4242. Scott County Physical Therapy is the title sponsor for Scott County Athletics.
Welcome back to Scott County High School, Georgetown, Kentucky, as we get ready for fourth quarter action. 11th Region Basketball, the LCAA Eagles 38, Scott County Cardinals 39 as we begin to start the fourth quarter. Derek, what do you think Scott County's got to do? They just seem to can't get it together, and every once in a while, you just have a game like this.
Well, and they're so flat, and that just tells you how good they are when you can be this flat. Cooper Robb has not been in the game. He's the biggest stats that he's got is fouls right now, and you're up one. You know, on a not just 11th region contender, a state contender.
Michael Marino from the elbow, a little short. Hendrickson clears it. Scott County just having trouble putting the ball in the basket tonight, getting some good looks, but just can't get it to drop. It's down low to Hall, and I think he outsmarted himself right there. He was wide open. I thought Marino was around. Yeah. Widener misses on the rebound attempt. Scott County caught a break right there because Austin Hall was wide open. Bryce Long from the corner for three. Good. Big. Give him 11 for the game.
Well, and look, that's this half. That's that's 7 right there. No, excuse me, that's 8.
There's the back door to Hacker, and it gets blocked. They're going to get Lorenzo Williams. Great block up top by Cooper Robb. Williams got him with the body down low.
He sure did.
Good job helping him up. Everybody tends to rush down there. I don't think there was anything fragrant with it. Just two guys going up for the block, and Lorenzo got a lot of lower body.
You're taught now, though, with what everybody says, Mark, is when one of your guys, your teammate falls, everybody goes rushing to your teammate. Well, it looks like you're running at the guy who just committed a hard foul.
Yeah. Williams picks up his first, team 5th. That'll put Will Hacker at the line for 2. His first 2 attempts for the year, or for the game, I'm sorry. First one is short. Maybe trying to clear out the cobwebs.
Yeah, he has 0 legs at all right now.
Second free throw up and good. That brings the score to 42-39 in favor of Scott County. Glenn Covington pushing again. They're back in a little 3-2 zone.
Going to keep the ball moving here. There you go. Get some movement.
Nice pass by Glenn Covington.
It's a beautiful pass by Glenn, but even better offensive cut by Cooper Robb. That's how Cooper's got to get himself, not just taking it on himself and scoring individually, but doing that right there.
There's a turnover right there where Hendrickson was trying to take Robb. Robb just kept good position right there. Again, to the point made earlier, if you keep position, you're going to force him to handle the ball. We've got a full timeout on the floor as LCA calls time. It's 44-39 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching Scott County Cardinal basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
Bank. Together, we offer all the services you're looking for in a financial institution: convenience, great accounts, internet banking, and attentive customer service. With today's hectic pace, it's good to know United Bank meets your needs with locations right where you need them. With 13 offices in Scott, Jessamine, Fayette, and Woodford counties, 24 and the Bluegrass Cash locations in Lexington, United Bank is together with you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
No, I can't hear you.
Georgetown Community Hospital is an acute care facility with an award-winning history providing excellence in health care. Georgetown has been named one of the best places to work in Kentucky for 5 of the last 6 years. The hospital continues to add new medical services and to grow the number of specialists and primary care physicians. It also features an award-winning ICU, medical surgery unit, and 24-hour emergency services. Georgetown Hospital, located on Lexington Road in Georgetown, Kentucky. Here for your needs 24 hours a day.
Georgetown means great cars, great local sports, great people, and Galvin's, a great place where friends meet for great Galvin's food. Galvin's voted the best local restaurant in Georgetown. Enjoy a great specialty sandwich, chili cheesesteaks to Strombolis. Bring the whole family. Watch the big games on the big screens. You'll watch the game. We'll make the munchies, like our signature pizzas and home-cut potato chips. Galvin's on Main Street, next to the courthouse. Join us on Facebook for all the latest Galvin's action.
Hi, Dick Stockton here. I've been announcing sports for over 40 years, and I know a winning team when I see one. Greens Toyota of Lexington has what it takes to win, which is why Greens is Kentucky's #1 Toyota dealer 2 years running. Family owned for over 40 years, Greens strives to give excellent customer service and best value for the dollar. No matter what department, parts, service, or sales, Greens continues to move forward doing business the right way every day. Be a part of Greens' winning team. Greens Toyota. Great people, great cars. Think green.
Let's get back to it. What's this? No one saw that. Doesn't count.
Choose your deals from the King Savings menu, only at Burger King.
Who's the king now?
Welcome back, Scott County High School, as we had to take a break there to thank our many sponsors that do a good job, allow us to bring the broadcast this year. 49-42, we've exchanged a couple of threes, and Cooper Robb hit a 2 while you were gone. Scott County on the run. Michael Marino up and under and good with the foul. So Michael Marino gets 2, will draw the free throw as the foul.
I'm going to go out on a limb right now, Mark, and tell you that Bryce Long has really pulled him through this half. But the factor has been Glenn Covington's defense.
Yes,
it really has been.
Glenn Covington has done a heck of a job frustrating the ball handlers of LCA. Michael Marino on the line, trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw up, no good. Hendrickson with the rebound. 51-42, Scott County. And Glenn reached right there. And
he did.
He's having a lot of success right now, and that's just, I don't mind that aggressive play.
Not at all, especially when I think it's his second foul. Yes. Take some chances. You're going to foul every now and then, but you know what? His man does not want the ball.
No.
He really doesn't. Cooper's playing is a lot looser this half because he's not strapped with fouls.
Austin Hall on the post against Marino. Going up, trying to do the up and under. Marino blocks it. Marino leading the fast break. Spins. They're going to call a foul. Yep. They're going to call a foul on the reach.
Yep.
Pierce Dalton gets the foul, his first, team 5th. Not a bad foul, really, because Scott County had numbers.
Coach Tim Glenn, the master of the OB under right here, out of bounds. That's it. He jumps up every time. Here we go.
They're going to hit Cooper Robb on the curl. Not open. Lorenzo Williams, nice drive, left hand.
Nice.
Draws the foul.
Scott County's imposing their athleticism right now. They're a little more athletic than LCA, and they're getting to the bucket anytime they want.
Hacker picks up his second, team 6th. So Lorenzo Williams should be getting 2.
Lorenzo did an excellent job at the stripe Friday night. I mean, he was knocking them down. I mean, he's really, really worked on his free throws. Of course, as I say that, he misses one, but that's okay. That's just the jinx. I shouldn't say anything.
Brown back in the game for LCA. Isaiah Hunt takes a seat. Takes aim. Second one is short as well. Michael Marino, what a tip!
I can't believe that just happened.
Coming across.
I can't believe that just happened.
Oh, my goodness. Probably need to ask the general manager for some instant replay, because that was unbelievable. Lorenzo Williams with the pocket pick.
Out. Watch out.
Oh, is he okay to hit the...
he hit the corner.
Did he catch the corner? Great hustle there by LCA into the bleachers. Just
fantastic hustle. That's the way to play the game right
Baylor
there.
Brown. Lorenzo Williams picks his pocket. He gets back and knocks it loose and dives into the stands. Great hustle there by 2 good high school basketball players. Kansas City picking up here a little bit, Derek.
Yeah, it is. It is. Absolutely. It's getting a little chippy. I see Glenn Covington. He's throwing a couple chests and people out there.
Going to run Bryce Long off a double screen for the 3. Up, no good. Long. Austin Hall
first miss this half. Bryce Long with about 14 points.
I think he had a little bit more time than he realized. Get set.
Right there would have been a good pump fake because they knew he was coming through.
There's the double. I thought Glenn had it. Hendrickson on the drive. Nice move, comes up short. They're going to call the block.
The bell out there.
Foul on Bryce Long. That's his 3rd. team 7th. Carter Hendrickson going to the line for 2 free throws.
Hendrickson's probably going to have a good career at North Florida. They're getting a good player. They really are. Got good size, good length, shoots the ball well from deep.
And what I like about him, he can go inside or out.
Yes. It's a tough matchup.
First free throw up and good. You got Cam Fluker and Diablo Stewart back in, giving Cooper Robin, Bryce Long a quick breather. And this is what you like about Scott County's depth, because you can keep fresh legs on the defensive end of the floor and keep pressure. That's what they didn't necessarily have last year.
No, they'll give Cooper a break for about 2 minutes here, get him in for that last 2, that final run.
Misses second free throw. Glenn Covington clears it.
He missed point number 20 is what he missed right there.
Diablo Stewart off the deflection, gets it underneath, and he's going to get bailed out.
Well, I think he double dribbled.
I thought he double dribbled as well. Pierce Dalton picks up his second, team 7th. Diablo Stewart will be at the line for 2. Diablo hasn't scored tonight, by my count.
This is back-to-back struggles for him. It really is. He gets himself in foul trouble. He has trouble handling the ball. He's just got to get adapted to this style of play.
Does nothing but net on the first free throw.
We need to see if Toby Murray can get us a Sports Center top 10 on the tip in from Michael Moreno.
Diablo Stewart drains the second one. Austin Hall trying to make the move. There's the double. He spins out of it for the jumper. Nice move by the big man.
Beautiful.
Spun, tried to get the double team, wasn't there, reversed it, and took the jumper.
Diablo's he's gonna rip one here in a second.
Got a fake and go around right there.
Yep. Well, when the ball gets stagnant there, when you catch, Cam catches and hold. Cam needs, if his shot's there, take the shot. If not, get rid of it.
There's another deflection. Diablo Stewart. And again, there's another deflection.
And it's coming from the little guys. You notice that? It's coming from Scott County's little guys that are struggling to throw it over top of people.
And you got to understand, you've got great length with Austin Hall and Hendrickson. You know who's been out of the game for a long time is Rhodes. Kyle Rhodes not been in the game.
Did something happen to him?
Don't recall. Not in foul trouble.
Nope.
Glenn Covington over to Diablo Stewart on the drive. Good. Nice move. And again, Glenn Covington didn't hold the ball, got rid of it quick, created a driving lane because his own couldn't recover quick enough.
No other way to beat his own.
Here comes the double team on Dalton. He gets out of it, and that's what Scott County's got to work on. Hacker from the corner, no good. Stewart with good position.
Got to rebound it backside. Good job, Diablo.
Keeps it alive, and Williams comes out with the ball. Up to Michael Moreno.
Yep.
They're going to call him for a walk. Michael's showing a little bit of moxie frustration right there, saying you're not going to get me. I'm still going to score you, even though I walked with it.
Still try to posterize you right here.
I tell you what, Brant, Dalton's getting away with the left hand stuck out there quite a bit as Hall gets an easy jumper, misses it, gets his own rebound, goes up, blocked by Marino. Hendrickson get fouled by Stewart.
Good foul.
Yeah, and right there, to be honest with you, the team's got to come to Michael Marino's defense and help team rebound.
At this point, myself, my own personal view, I take a time out here and I say, guys, let's stress rebounding. We're up 12 points. They have to shoot the long shots. Long shots, long rebounds, let's block people out. They can't have LCA shoot it and go get it, put it back in.
Hendrickson's first free throw good.
That's 20.
Bryce Long back in the game, replacing Lorenzo Williams. Second free throw up, nothing but net for the man. Heading to North Florida.
It's 21.
Little 2-1-2 or 2-2-1 zone. Ball gets kicked out of bounds. Again, you got to keep that ball in the middle.
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing you're going to see when you play Catholic. They're going to force the ball up the sidelines, and they're going to get a trap and a back tip. So you want to keep it in the middle.
Well, and the last thing you want to do is a left-handed, one-handed bounce pass. You can't do it.
Ball in the middle to Marino. He clears it out to Long. Nice drive on the layup. Draws the contact. It should be Austin Hall, if I'm right. Yep, Austin Hall.
And he wasn't going to shoot, but they're going to call it 2 shots.
Well, I think it's a bonus, isn't it? 1 and 1, I thought. Yeah, 1 and 1. Because I'm sitting here thinking, Bryce, you got to learn to throw it at the basket to get the 2 free throws.
Yeah.
But he is going to get a chance to hit. First free throw up and good. You know, you said it earlier. If Bryce Long doesn't show up early in the second half, this may be a whole different ballgame with 2 minutes to go.
Bryce has just decided he wants to be a second-half player this year, and I'm okay with that.
Second free throw up and good. Dalton bringing the ball up for LCA.
It's 17 for Bryce.
Down low to Hall. Nice little short corner jumper, no good, but Hendrickson comes out of nowhere for the rebound tip.
They're not blocking out backside at all.
Penetration by Covington off to Marino, no good. Michael kind of double dipping.
He doesn't need to do that. He's got guys backing off from him under there, Mark, and he's going up and dipsy doing. Go up through their chin and lay the ball in.
Bryce Long picks up his third. Actually, I'm sorry, fourth, according to the PA announcer. I missed one. That's going to put Hacker on the line for 1 and 1. And if you're Scott County, if you're Coach Hicks, you got to be a little bit saying, hey, guys, don't let them score with the clock stopped. Hacker's first free throw up, good. So he'll draw the bonus. Second free throw up, no good. Marino clears the rebound.
Boy, does he.
Diablo Stewart pushes.
Why are we in a hurry? I don't understand. Keep doing what you're doing, I understand that, but right there, you're just playing with fire.
Well, you went into 3 blue shirts.
There we go.
Diablo Stewart for 3. Good. From the left wing. That's shooting right toward us. You could tell that was good when it left his hands.
Absolutely. That's 7 for him after having nothing in the first half.
There's Hacker from the left wing. 3, no good. Oh, what a tip by Hendrickson. Almost, if you can do it, Mr. Marino, I can too.
That was right, and that was right over top of Michael Marino.
Right over top. With that, LCA is going to call a quick timeout. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout as well. Minute 40 left in the game. It's 62-52. Scott County up by 10 over the visiting Eagles. You're watching Scott County Cardinal basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
County Physical Therapy is a privately owned physical therapy practice specializing in outpatient orthopedics, sports and industrial rehab, neurological rehabilitation, low back pain, neck pain, and arthritic conditions. Our mission is to provide the highest quality physical therapy to assist each individual and the community at large. Scott County Physical Therapy, a journey to wellness. To contact the physical therapist and Scott County Physical Therapy, please dial 502-863-4242. Scott County Physical Therapy is the title sponsor for Scott County Athletics.
Scott County High School, Georgetown, Kentucky. Minute 40 left. Scott County going to put the ball in at the other end of the floor. LCA took a timeout to set up their 2-2-1. Let's see if Scott County can handle the pressure. Diablo Stewart bringing it up the right side. And again, there's another deflection, and nice job by Austin Hall. Keep the ball alive.
He's doing the same thing every time. While he's trying to throw to his side of the floor. If he looks opposite and they get the ball in the middle. Here's the matchup with Glenn Covington and Hendrickson again.
Dalton penetrates, kicks it back out. Long 3 by Hendrickson, and good.
There's no need for Glenn Covington to help off Hendrickson. No need at all.
Not at this point, because that's where they're going to score. Nice pass. Cam Fluker on the reverse, and again, Glenn Covington. Pierce on the line. Nice penetration move off to Hall, who gets 2. Pierce Dalton. I'm kind of apologize to the young man. Nice penetration.
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah, I might have a better chance of remembering that. James Bond.
That's right.
But Baylor Brown picks up his 4th, team 9th, so that's going to put Diablo Stewart on the line for 1 and 1.
What Diablo has to understand right now in these situations, being a point guard, clock is your enemy. You don't want to shoot free throws. You don't want to go and have the opportunity to have a miss. Keep the ball hopping and make good, crisp passes.
Diablo Stewart, first one good. He'll draw the bonus. Second one up and good for Scott County. Cooper Robb and Landon Easley getting the trade check in. That's going to replace Diablo Stewart.
Cam Fluker.
And Cam Fluker. So we're going to see the two big posts, Easley and Marino, in together for the first time. With this lineup, Scott County a little bit bigger with Cooper Robb taking the one, Williams and Long at the 2 and 3.
Well, I think later in the season, Mark, are going to have to, and also get beat off the dribble. You're going to have somebody rebounding that backside. Landon Easley's got to give us some time.
It's going to be a foul on Dalton. It's going to be his fourth. Third, I'm sorry. 10, so Bryce Long will get 2. First one up for Bryce, nothing but net. It makes it 67-59, but this game has been a lot closer than this 8 to 10 point margin here at the end.
Absolutely.
Second free throw good by Bryce Long. LCA puts the ball in bounds. Dalton bringing it up on the right side.
It's 19 for Bryce Long. Hendrickson has 28 to lead LCA.
And he pulls up. No good. Marino with the rebound, loses it, and Williams picks it up. Looks at the long pass up to Bryce Long, pulls it back out. Nice move. No need to shoot with under 10 seconds to go. And with that, your Scott County Cardinals hold on for the win, 68-59 over the LCA Eagles. And again, this was March basketball in December. The people that showed up here tonight got to see a great game, Derek.
Absolutely. Not only the two top teams in the 11th region, in my opinion right now, both of these teams are, with Scott County obviously being the number one team in the state, LCA's got to be in the top 10.
Played very well tonight. And Kyle Rote set out. I don't know what happened there, but he disappeared there in the second half, so let's hope that's nothing serious as he's in the lineup shaking hands. But like I said, you hate to see him not be able to finish the game because you like to see us play everybody at their best. We're going to be at Frederick Douglass High School tomorrow night as Scott County travels up I-75 to go to Frederick Douglass, and we're going.
Kyle Rote ankle. Sorry.
Okay, we just learned. I'm sorry. Kyle Rote has an injured ankle, so let's hope that he recovers from that. That's why he set out the second half. But again, we're going to be at Frederick Douglass High tonight. So on behalf of your Scott County Sports Network broadcast team, I want to thank Kevin Ritchie, Toby Murray, and Derek Varney for their efforts tonight. And we ask that you join us tomorrow night if you can't travel up. But again, thank you for watching tonight, and you've watched Scott County Cardinal basketball on the Scott County Sports Network.
No,